Hey guys, this is OddOneGaming. This is going to be another Dragonheir SilentGods video. I want to start today's video with this one. I want to show you, actually, let me just switch to the right scene because I want to see everything. But I want to start with this one because it's kind of an interesting thing, or a question mark for lots of you, and that is, what's going to happen? You know, what's going to happen? We've defeated the dragon, the Resurgent dragon. That's it. Is it over? I wanted to start, like I said, with this because I managed to get myself in top 30, which honestly I did not expect, because we have a server with, you know, some high spenders and whatnot. So getting 29, I'm pretty proud of myself. But now the question remains, okay, the Resurgent dragon is dead. So what are we going to do? Okay, because if I go, for example, on the map, let's go to Sanguine Snowfield. Guess I can teleport over here. You just transfer over here. Let's see what's gonna happen. Can we still do fights or not? We just have the end scene of the dragon being defeated, which I wanted to keep again so we can see it together. That's it. Goodbye, dragon. Job done. It says the copper dragon has plummeted into chaotic rift. The cliff flooded by sea ring, wants to smoke. Okay, I'm not gonna read this whole thing. I did it before, but now basically that's it. So we have done this one. What else is there to do? Because if we look on, sorry for all the, you know, red dots, it's a week reset for me, so everything's has reopened. But basically we have a week, 8 days or 12 days, because I think it's actually going to be on the 16th as far as we know, so that's going to be more than 8 days, so 12 days up until the reset happens. Okay, so what are we gonna do? That's the biggest question. What's next? What are we gonna do? Is that it? Are we stuck? Is there anything else we can do? Well, the thing is like this. Even though this one has finished, there's still plenty to do in the game, from my point of view, unless you grinded during the whole season and you beat everything. And the things that have to be done, I'll show you some first examples. So first, if you go to Nytheria, well, we still have the Meander, okay? So let's travel over there so I can show you what, you know, you can still look forward to, what you can still do, because it's worth it. So if you look at the Meander, well, there's a ton of reward in here, okay? If you didn't push at all, if you're really far behind, like as an example, you saw I'm at 120. After I beat 120, I'm gonna give myself another healer like die, but then I can still push, I can give myself, at least I'm gonna look at stuff that's gonna be useful for the next season, okay? Because things like the forging materials, they're pretty much useless, because unless you still want to make better gear to progress through the game, then these ones can be helpful. Otherwise, almost everything else is useful, but it's useless. But we have the dice, we have scrolls, war marrow, scrolls, more war marrow, more dice. So basically, there's a ton of rewards that you can still farm, push, get the best that you can. That's gonna carry over for the next season, okay? When it comes to the next season, you're gonna want to try and have 20 healer light dies, or, you know, like, I don't know, 5, 6, 7, 10, and maybe get some from the season settlement. So you have some summons to do on the banner with the season reset rewards, where we're gonna have that banner that every 10 healer light guarantees us a legendary, and that's gonna be for like 2 of them. So this is number 1, the Meander. Then number 2, I guess it's gonna be Labyrinth of Curiosities. I think the last one is gonna open. I'm not sure exactly how many there are. Leave it in the comments below. Did you already get there? Because I still gotta push. So, you know, this is gonna be an interesting test. But again, war marrow, then scrolls. So, you know, there is still stuff worth to be farming for. So I'm looking forward to this. This is gonna be some of the stuff that I'm gonna do maybe on my streams, or, you know, just as YouTube videos. So that's one of the things. Then the other thing is obviously going to be, if we go over to Tenebria, that's gonna be the Pillar of Trial, okay? So the Pillar of Trial, I have already done some of it, okay? I managed to finish off the Pillar of Light where I used Radiance and Lightning. It was a little bit of a struggle, I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't as easy, but I managed to do this one. I did the same thing for the Pillar of Dark. I finished this one, but I still have the Pillar of Taint. Basically, I need to use Fire and Poison. So this one's gonna be, again, same principle. More dice, more war marrow, scroll, healer light. So there's plenty of rewards to be had. That's totally worth it. And I forgot to show you Meander, but if you manage to beat everything, you can get yourself an artifact, okay? It's a legendary artifact. This is one of the, I think there's only 3 free-to-play, easy, like, obviously, if you manage to beat everything, but these are the only artifacts that you can get, the legendary ones, without having to get legendary dupes. So, you know, we can get a Hero's Trophy. Could be an interesting artifact, especially because this one, if you max it out, gives you 60% attack. So this could be an interesting one. Plus, he has a pretty unique what you call effect over here. And then there was, like I said, the same principle that I forgot to show, but let me show you. There's gonna be the same thing. There's a legendary artifact that we can get from Feywild if you finish everything. Let's look over there, and that's gonna be this one, okay? It's gonna be the giant turtle's offspring. As the battle starts, the hero gains a shield that lasts for certain seconds. It's not the best, you know, it's kind of mad, but the base stats at the end of the day are gonna be amazing. And also, this one can be really useful in places like Arena. Like any fight that's just gonna be a quick fight, you know, maybe up to 30 seconds, a minute maximum. If you need that extra survivability, well, this one can help. But even if it's not just this, like I said, it's a free, basically legendary artifact that you don't have to pull dupes for. So this is going to be useful. Plus, like I said, again, the stats, you're going to get like 60% HP when this one's maxed. So that's the two things. That's the first two things. Then the third thing, you see that I have lots of skulls on the map, okay? There's lots of skulls on the map, and I think I'm actually gonna add this one to our tier list. I'm gonna talk with the guys, but I think I'm gonna try to have a way where I'm gonna screenshot parts of the map and just add this map to our tier list in a different tab, because what I basically did is I marked every single tower defense that we can find in the game on the map. So everywhere where you see a skull, that's going to be a tower defense, and that's what's going to be updated on the tier list, because I don't think the guys will mind. I think I only missed one that we did at the beginning, but I think everybody actually managed to beat that. So same principle with these skulls. If you go and do them, that's going to be worth it, because at the end of the day, let me see, can I find one that's closer? This one. At the end of the day, they're gonna give us some more rewards. It doesn't say what you get there, but from what I've seen in the past, let's see, does it show? Or just goes into the fight? No, it just goes into the fight. I don't think you can see, but some of them give you more Worm Arrow, it gives you more Starlight Dice, so you know, more free rewards. Definitely don't want to miss out. If you got nothing else to do, why not do that? Go and have fun, go grab yourself more rewards, get yourself stacked up for the next season like I have. You see, I have like hundreds of Starlight Stone Dice. These are going to be helpful for the next season, because you're going to summon a lot, so you can get yourself more of the new heroes, maybe get more epics of the new ones, and then at the same time, it's going to give you Essence of Creation, because, you know, you're going to start a new season, you might not have that much, so it's going to be good to save this. Same thing with the Worm Arrow, you might want to save Worm Arrow so you can use for stamina next season to push your account early on, or you want to get maybe more Healer Light Dice, okay? So that's the third thing, the tower defenses. Then the fourth thing, you see that I have these stars on the map, okay? Stars are, I guess, same thing, but for the stars, I did not mark absolutely everything, because most of these stars are basically fights that are close to inhabited areas. So as an example, let me show you what I mean by these stars. These are going to be like challenges, okay, like NPC fights. So for example, we have this Carbon Raven. Let's see if I go on and fight again. Doesn't show me, but after I beat this one's gonna give me, let me just do this and see what it gives me. This is gonna be extremely easy, because look at the level. So basically this is gonna give you some extra rewards again. I'm not sure if this one exactly gives you stuff, but I've seen other ones that can give you Worm Arrow, Starlight Stone Dice. So again, the same thing. So let's see, this one, what does it give me? Affinity Solving, Gladiatorial Seal. This one didn't give me that much stuff that's helpful, okay? So I guess this one I'm gonna leave it there, because I'm still gonna use it for the map. But as an example, if I go to Arbortea, again, inhabited areas are gonna have a higher chance of having stuff to fight. So for example, let's see Captain Stark. See this one over here, the challenge. You click the challenge, and look at this. 10 Worm Arrow, 1 more Starlight Stone Die. It's not a lot, but they add up. I think there's like 30, 40, 50, I don't know how many of these ones on the map. So if you do all of them, like let's say it's a minimum of 10 and a minimum of 1. You get 50 Stone Die, and then you get 500 Worm Arrow. That's basically 50 Starlight Stone Dice and one Healer Light Dice if you convert that Worm Arrow into that. But there's going to be some higher level ones that are going to give better rewards. Let me see if I can find something that's better. Does he have one? Okay, again, same thing. He's low level. I'm just trying to see, can I find a higher level one? Nope. And I think she's the same low level. But still, even for the low levels, you get some good stuff. So it's definitely worth doing. There's still stuff to do. Okay, there's still stuff to do. So do not be like, oh man, I'm you know, what else is gonna be able to be done? The game's dead. The game's over. It's not really. There's still stuff to do. And at the same time, you can go and play around with stuff. Okay, you're still gonna get your stamina daily. Keep in mind that next season, for example, the elemental affinities are going to change, okay? Because if we look right now, This one over here, we currently have fire with poison, okay? Then we have lightning with radiance, and then we have ice and necrosis. For next season, it's gonna be, let me double check this one because I do not want to say it wrong, but let me double check. I think we had it in one of the announcements on the Discord. Bear with me for a second, but there should be different, they're definitely gonna be different ones, and from what they showed, I think is gonna be the following. Okay, give me one sec. Why can I not find it? Come on. Where's the new season thingy? Did I miss it? Did I miss it? Maybe it's maybe, is it in a different one? You know what? Give me a second, guys, so I can find the picture. Be right back. Okay, and I'm back. So I found it, and basically this is what it means. See, like I said, they're gonna change. So for next season, we're gonna have poison with lightning. Okay, we're gonna have fire with necrosis, and then we're gonna have radiance with ice. So basically what you can do is, maybe like I said, if you finished everything else and you're bored and don't know what to do, you can have a play around with stuff like the goblin, with stuff like the Grave of Venom, and see what combinations of teams you have on your account that could be better to, you know, prepare yourself for the next season. And maybe you're gonna find some hidden gems that you might use for Goblin. Same thing for the Grave of Venom. So you can play around with that, okay, as well, because, you know, it's good to be prepared if there's nothing else to do. And then the last thing is going to be, well, you might want to take a break. Apart from doing the, you know, if you already finished everything or you don't want to do everything else, you can just come in daily and just do your commissions. I definitely advise you to do them because basically, again, every 2 days for doing 2 commissions, you're going to get 40 Word Marrow and a Starlight Stone die, but at the same time, you can still do your Temporal Vortex daily, so you can keep grabbing more Word Marrow, more Starlight die every day. So maybe during this period you play a little bit more chill, because if you look over here, if you're on the highest difficulty, that's almost 100 Word Marrow a day. That, you know, for the next 8-10 days, that's going to be the equivalent of 2 Healer Light dice. If you convert this, plus, you know, another like, what, 20 Starlight Stone dice. So there's gonna be stuff to do. That's what I will be doing. I'm gonna try my best to beat everything, to do absolutely everything on the map, to clear the whole map and get myself everything, all the rewards that I can get from here, so that I'm gonna be ready for the next season. But yeah, I think this is going to be it for the video today, guys. There's nothing else I have. Look at this. I'm even in top 50. Damn, 36. Woohoo, I'll take it. But yeah, that's going to be it for the video today, guys. I hope this gives you some idea. I hope this makes you more hopeful of like, oh man, there's nothing to do. I'm going to be bored. Oh yeah, and obviously the same thing with the weekly dungeons. Do those weekly dungeons as much as you can. Maybe you didn't get to the highest rewards. Go in there, do these fights, grab yourself more of those pages, and then make sure you go to the Bots Banquet and always just keep buying the scrolls. Even if you do not use the scrolls on your people, they're still going to be saved on your account for the next season. But if you do use them on some of your heroes, they're going to stay scrolled for next season. Again, okay, so look at this. I'm just buying everything that I can over here because I'm going to do some more fights and I'm going to keep buying some more of this. Maybe another thing, maybe you're close to arena. I don't know, maybe you're like at 40-something thousand. Maybe you can push like crazy the arena and get yourself the lucky playing cards. I got them this season. They're pretty fun to play around with, so you know, this might help you. But anyway, we're gonna leave it at this, guys. Thank you all for watching. I hope this video was useful for you. I hope it gave you some ideas of what other stuff you can focus on up until the next season starts. So yeah, as always, if you do enjoy my content, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel to see when I upload next, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Peace, love, take care, everyone. Bye, guys.